All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys my official, how do I say it? My official, scheme that I run, that I use to win wager matches, ultimate team, whatever. This is my scheme that I run. It's the playbook out of the Seattle Seahawks playbook, right? So this is how the grand scheme of things works, right? We're gonna move the ball back. We're just gonna move the ball back, right? Let's move the ball back a little bit. So, now, if someone is glitching you on defense, I can't help you with that. There's not much I can do about that. When you face someone that's doing glitches on you, then you're on your own. You have to work around that. But this is how the scheme goes. First, you come out in bunch spread nasty. Bunch spread nasty. This is the play you come out in. And you come out in corner divide. This is the play that I come out in. First of all, before you come out in this formation, you want to audible your fastest receiver in the slot position. In that position right there. Normally the play is going to have, the formation is going to have your tight end on that area. So just try to switch it, right? Put your wide receiver in the slot position. All right. And this is the play you're going to come out in, right? You're going to come out in corner divide. If it's a cover three, streak your tight end and put square on the corner route like this. Boom. Snap the ball. And R1 will be wide open. So one play touchdown, cover three. One play touchdown, cover three, right? Okay, that's cover three. Now, every cover three in the game, doesn't matter which cover three. Now, if they're playing a cover three match plays a bit differently. Cover three match is a bit different. So to beat that, you're gonna audible from this formation. You're going to audible one time to the left. Boom. One time to the left. And you're going to pick the play dagger sit. Dagger sit. I think I already have my audibles saved. But just put dagger sit in your audible. And the formation, this formation is gun trio HB WK or whatever. Gun trio HB walk, right? So what you're gonna do is just streak your circle. You're just gonna streak circle and just watch what happens. Streak circle and triangle is gonna be open, right? Boom. That's one play touchdown. If you have a faster guy, you get the picture. One play touchdown, cover three, right? Now you guys say, oh, what are you playing? You're gonna play someone that plays man coverage the whole game. They play man coverage and shade down and they put that controller down, right? Now, man coverage, same formation. You're going to come out in corner divide, man coverage. All right, let's see man coverage. Cover two man, right? All right, they're going to press and they're going to shade down, right? Well, you can play around with man coverage, right? Like this is the thing I like about this play, right? Circle is going to be open. See that play right there? If a circle or X is going to be open. See X is open, right? It's just I just didn't have time to get rid of the ball, right? X is going to be open or circle, right? See circle is open, right? You see it, right? Why am I getting sacked so fast? This is crazy. But yeah, that's man coverage. Also, if you want to beat man coverage, you audible. Let's say if you want to beat man coverage, you audible to gun bunch tight end, right? It's from this formation again. It's just one click to the right. You audible to gun bunch tight end, and you put the play whips in your audible. Put the play whips in your audible. If you hit people with this a couple times when they're playing man coverage, It will get them out of man coverage, right? Snap the ball. You see X or circle is going to be open, right? You could lob that. Boom. X or circle is going to be open. You just want to work with what your opponent is doing, right? Work with what your opponent is doing, right? Now, another thing I like about this formation, right? If the ball's on the right side, if the ball's on the short side of the field, and also you always want to have the ball, you always want to have the formation with your bunch on the right side. Your bunch on the right side. So if you're on the short side of the field, right? If you're on the short side of the field and your opponent is in zone coverage, doesn't matter what zone coverage, it really doesn't matter. But honestly, it does matter. If they're in a match coverage, match plays a bit differently, and I'll get to that in a second. But mostly people are not always going to be in match coverage, so I'll show you guys what you can do. So the bunch is on the right side, right? You're just going to streak circle. See? Streak circle. You can hot route X up a little bit. And X is going to be open. It depends if they have the zone drops, right? If they have the zone drops, right? X is most likely going to be open, right? You just streak him up. Like boom, just like that. Boom. X is... But things like that, you just have to work with what your opponent's doing, right? You have to work with what your opponent, right? What your opponent is doing. Now, one of my favorite things I like to do out of this is it depends on the defense they're in. These are like, this is just me being a nerd. There's certain things that I know in the game. If you see the D lineman standing up, if you see him in a 3-point stance position, it's going to work. But if you see him standing up, it's not going to work, right? And what I'm talking about is you're going to audible to gun trips, right? Out of this formation, you're going to audible to gun trips. You're just going to hit it twice. Just boom, boom, gun trips. And the play you want is drive post. Drive post, right? Now, what you're going to do is double team this guy right here, that guy right there, and they're gonna hop route this guy short, X short, and then put your running back on a table route. And then what you want to do is scramble. You got to do it faster. You want to scramble out, and boom, you'll be open. Mark Andrews will be open, right? You audible like this, boom. Like this, boom. Like this, boom, right? Mark Andrews will be open. Mark Andrews is going to get open. It's just something you have to play around with. But I could go deep into the playbook. I could go deep into there's so many things I know about the playbook, but I don't want to make the video too long. But this is just a grand scheme of what this is just a little snippet of what my scheme I run. The scheme I run, right? Also, if someone is in zone coverage, you can audible out of this formation 2 times to the right. Boom, boom. Verticals. You run verticals, right? Streak square. Streak square. And just play around. Do what you know. Play around what your opponent. Just take what your opponent is doing, right? See that, right? R1 is going to be open, or X is going to be open, right? And the reason why R1 was wide open is because we streaked square to push the safety back. So yeah, but yeah, this is the playbook that I run. What else do I want to show you? Pretty much that's it. That's my scheme right there. Cover 2 is easy to beat. It's easy to beat cover 2. Mostly people run cover 3 and cover 3 match. All right, like I said, I'm gonna get to it. Cover 3 match. This is how you beat cover 3 match, right? Cover 3 match plays differently than regular cover 3, right? It's cover 3 match. All right, so you're gonna audible to dagger sit. dagger sit, right? The reason why I audible to dagger sit is because your running back is already on the same side as the trips. You see, there's three receivers on the left side, and your running back is on that side. So if we audible to trips tight end, it's the match coverage is gonna work perfectly for your opponent because your running back is not on the same side. It's not on the same side as the trips. So why do that when you can just audible? You can just audible to this one right here. Boom. Right. And the play is called dagger sit. And you just streak circle. And then watch triangle get wide open, or circle. Either triangle or circle is going to be open. Triangle or circle is going to be open, right? But really the main read is triangle. Either triangle or circle is going to be open, right? So it's this match coverage is it glitches out the match coverage. If you have your running back on the same side as the trips, it glitches out cover 3 match, right? So yeah, guys, that's pretty much my scheme. And you can audible to one of my favorite plays right here. Boom. Whips. Audible to whips. And so since we're in the cover 3 match, we're gonna move the running back to this side. We'll move the running back to that side, right? Where the 3 receivers are. And you know, so triangle. So pretty much that's it. That's my scheme, guys. I know some people been asking me some people been asking me what is the scheme that you run? I run the Seattle Seahawks playbook. And also remember, always come out in this formation right here. Gun bunch spread nasty. That's the formation you want to come out in. And the play is, what's the play? The play is called corner divide. That's the play you want to come out in. The one in the middle right there. So yeah,